Hello and hi. So recently, many people have asked me in Instagram about blah 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 many things So talking about asking, you need to ask Acap Case Calibration Services. It provides calibration for your professional needs. When you're doing Photoshop or Premiere Pro or Lightroom, the screen will be calibrated 100% true color depending on your professional needs. Use this code below for a furthermore discount. Without further delay, go to question number 4. Dear Odeng, can you give me motivational words for an architecture student, please? Let's go to motivational mode. To all architecture students, if you feel like want to give up, or if you feel lost, or if you feel like the world is not backing you up, don't worry, because I've been there a lot and I almost cry taking architecture. But actually every hardship, and my religious taught me that every hardship there always a solution. So be brave and hadap je. Hadap je means just do it. Why I say just do it? Because if you don't face the hardship, and then you will be fear of it because you don't experience it. When you experience it, you know what it is, then the hardship will become more easier because you know how to solve it, or you know how to face it. The problem with people who don't just do it, and they are fear of it. So be brave, be tough, and if you feel lost, create a community. Like join a community of architecture people or the supportive people, and do some collaboration on doing your works. And I remember the times when me and my junior, we collaborate. Like I do his model, no, I draw his board and then he do my model, and from that we don't give up. Instead, we found out that the amazing things about this is the product and the outcome is like totally like very wow, che. What I do in this video is to invite you all to do this also. I want to make a community of who seeing this video, and yeah, stay strong and stay connected to people. And most of the people feel lost when they are alone, and some people they are strong at their alone time. But for me, stay connected to people is good. So stay connected to me, and don't forget to turn on the notification and always DM me or comment. Just stay connected, and if you have any question, just ask. I will reply it as soon as possible. So stay connected. Okay, moving forward to question number 5. Dear Odeng, any tips or advice for student intern? Anyway, happy Eid Ramadan. Happy Eid Al-Adha, Odeng. Oh, dear student intern, the first thing first you need to do, che. The first tip for student intern is a hardworking person. Why I say this is because most of the intern student, they tend to like, I don't know, tend to lazy or what, but actually I find out that most of intern student very hardworking person, but they don't know to use the software and what is actually happen in industry. And so be a hardworking person. Always ask if you don't know. Why I highlight this very much is because most of intern student, they tend to shy to ask people around on what to do, how to do it, and how to finish it. Don't be shy on asking instead, because they all humans just like you. They face the internship program and they've been through like very intense senior. That's the old generation and you are the new generation. So don't shy to ask and know the timing when you ask, because everyone is busy when you like asking too much, they tend to stress off, and eventually they will avoid you, just like me, because I like to ask a very main question until their minds like want to explode. If you don't have work, ask anyone, including your boss, what to do or what can I help, something like that. And because why this is important, because yeah, everyone is busy, and as intern student you are like very an attraction to every senior workers. Why I say this? Because yeah, maybe they need a hand to scan their drawing, and that's where internship student is very savior something. So always ask for work, but don't try to make yourself so suffocate with work. Just know your limit, and yeah, be a open mind person and accept everything, and yeah, open up to any works, and because people will eventually like you more and eventually know you more during the process of helping hand. Yeah, eventually they will be like more friendly with you, and it's benefit to your future also, like when you go into other firm and they still keep contact with you. So I give you an A for your internship program. 8. Moving on to question number 6 or 7. Dear Odeng, better use Revit or AutoCAD or SketchUp for drawing and 3D? So there are big argument on what is better in between Revit or the person who do SketchUp or AutoCAD. So why I highlight this much is because I have learned both Revit, AutoCAD and SketchUp, and I heard most of the architecture firm in Malaysia, they practice AutoCAD and SketchUp due to the easiness of controlling, and also yeah, mixing with other drawings, and the 3D very different from 2D, and so the AutoCAD import to 3D SketchUp, and then that's the conventional way. But in Malaysia there was a phenomenon where lots of students like diploma something, and I heard that most of the university like UCSI and other university, they do Revit. Like it's compulsory for you to do Revit, especially in your final project. So this is like, for me, it's an big issue. The person who learn Revit and then most of the architecture firm do AutoCAD and SketchUp, there was like very contradicting. So, and I prefer you, if you from the university that practice Revit, and I would recommend you to learn AutoCAD and SketchUp instead during your free time. It's like your self benefit, your extra vaganza, your extra features of yourself, and it's better to learn more on everything. But Revit, the good things about Revit is they got that everything loads in it, and like the price, the piping, and also ada everything, the M&Es and the structure. But the bad things about Revit is for beginner it's very hard for you to do columns and beams and then the rendering is like very plain something, and you cannot take like extravaganza unless you are a professional workers that experience like 10 years. It's very hard for beginner, and that's why I recommend like conventional way, AutoCAD and SketchUp. But it's better to learn both. I guess for safety is do conventional way, but yeah, just be careful with what you choose, and for me the better is the conventional way. Good luck in practicing, and don't be sad about where have you been, but instead just open your mind and accept everything that you learn. So moving on to question number 7 or 8. Dear Odeng, tips for designing high-rise. Okay. Talking about high-rise, I present to you the book of high-rise. Actually, this is my favorite book. I'm designing high-rise Actually, especially housing. Actually, high-rise is a very high building like Burj Khalifa, but I highlight this book is because this is like vertical housing. Okay, why I highlight this. Talking about high-rise and why I like housing project is because always start your design by planning where the core is. Talking about core, it consists of toilet, the stairs, fire staircase, the lift, and all the pipings and electrical. This is very important because from the core you start your design on how to organize your unit. That's the beauty of when you start designing by core. Actually, design you can start like anything from what ways, but for me, for more easier way, start designing by core, then try exploring the simplicity of your position of core, and then position the unit. Well, yeah, you will find it by seeing all the reference by the book. And so this book is actually New Design Condominium Thailand. It's very good for Malaysia because Malaysia project vertical housing, because Malaysia and Thailand got similar tropical climate, I assume, especially on north, and I hope it helps you a lot. The unit design is very important because you design for their home, for their house, so you need to highlight the unit more. The good the unit, the more interesting your design, and then allocate your services floor. Services floor should be like very interesting. Parking is like very crucial when doing housing design. Parking is essential, and to design podium, try to organize the parking and also your core. Locate appropriate grid for you to understand how to park and what is the best parking which link to the core, and then learn to do some transfer beam at the end, and you can explore the unit very well. Moving on to question number 8, I guess, during semester break, what I need to do to improve my skills. So what you need to do during your semester break, just take a break, like a very effective break, like 2 days straight or 3 days sleep, and then after your very peaceful break, then start sketching and also try to look on into tutorials and start practice rendering and show some sneak peeks in Instagram to make your rival more like burn or why, so to give like a positive competition, and from that end you will improve and you feel like, I want to keep on practicing like I always do during my semester break. I always post sketch and also rendering, and then people like, oh my god, Odeng already practice and I need to practice more. So from that end, not just instead you motivate other people, but actually you motivate yourself, and from that end, that's the beauty of training during semester break. So we're moving on to the next question. What are the pens and the notebook equipment do you use? This is one of my favorite question, which is I actually use a Lamy pen. I got 4 usable Lamy pen and one just body Lamy pen. And my favorite notebook, this is my favorite notebook of all. You see, this is by Hilmina. You see, Hilmina. Okay, you can still follow on Instagram. I think I need to find the Instagram afterwards. This is kind of good books, and I already picked some good stickers during architecture workshop. Talking about top architecture reference, so I think 3 books that I want to highlight for this video. So as usual, the top architecture reference for books is actually, first is magazine, second is this book, Drawing with Confidence. This is my most favorite books of all during my early stage. during taking architecture. So this is the fake UBL. I photostat it, but actually I got the original copy at downstairs. Why I photostat? Because this is large, looks large. It's been scaled from A5 to A4, so you can see it clearly. And lastly, my ultimate reference book is the concept handbook. Why I like this book, and even this is it has the original copy at internet, but I like this book is actually they got tons of concept in it. For web architecture reference, the first thing that I want to highlight is Pinterest. Why is Pinterest? Because Pinterest got tons of boards which idea from one idea to another idea, and it's interlinked to each other, and it's good for you to explore from one to another with the same concept that you have been searching for. So second is I always search about President Medal, which is I keep update to latest rebar competition which winning award projects, and to give you more fresh ideas from days to days, year to year, and then you feel motivated like, oh, if I can compete with other people in rebar, and maybe it's cool enough. The third web is, I guess, Instagram is one of the best for architecture because there are tons of picture that relating to Archi, and plus the pages in Instagram that relating to Archi. Everyone is very active, and you can follow up to date to latest sketches, latest rendering, and everything. And I think it's good for you to explore Instagram. The best feature about Instagram, the latest one, is the save feature, which is you can save picture that you like, and then you can create board. Just seem like Pinterest, but it's an Instagram. You can share like your own creative post, and that's it for you guys. So for those anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Odeng Architecture, and I'm an architect practice part 1 and going to part 2, and also a journalist like that lah, and sketcher. I'm around it to everything, and if you like to see more about this video, please subscribe on the below, and don't forget to click the bell notification ring for more notification on your feeds. And if you like this video, please press the like on the below, and don't forget to share to your family, friends, and parents and everything. And if you dislike this video, you know what to do. I end this video with peace, yo. Whoa, wow, wow. Why I keep repeating this like for second time? Okay, wow. Peace, yo. Boom, boom.